Hey lovelies, welcome back to TayMysticalMermaidLight. This is going to be a pick a card reading on what are their fantasies of you, okay? Now, this is going to be an 18 and up pick a card reading, but as you guys know, I can't be like how it used to be. I can't go as deep as I used to. Feels like we're already getting to 18 plus stuff. I can't talk about some of the stuff that I usually talk about. Or maybe I can, but I'm going to have to use very specific words, okay? I'm going to have to use certain things to describe what I'm talking about, if that makes sense. So, if I mention ice cream, popsicles, you know where I'm going. Okay. All right. I don't know what's allowed and what's allowed here and what's not allowed. And I'm not trying to, be on the wrong side, okay? I want to keep my monetization and I want to keep my channel. So, we're going to go as deep as it can get. We're not going to go too deep. Just a little bit. I'm hearing that Chris song. Can I stick it in just a little bit? And Hennessy make you wet just a little bit. Okay. Anyways, I'm on one. Anyways, this is a what's their fantasy reading 18 and up. We're not going to go too deep into the water. I'm a goof, you guys. We're not going to swim too deep. We're just going to go in just a little bit. Okay? Just a little bit. I'm not going to show you guys the cards. So it should actually be fun because I'm just going to have to kind of charades. I don't want to say charades. Taboo. I'm going to have to kind of hint to you guys without saying it in full detail because I'm not trying to set any triggers, if you know what I mean. So play along, okay? Play along. We're having fun here. This is a fun reading. These are the readings that you guys like the most, okay? So your girl is open. Your girl is down for whatever. Yeah. I mean, this shouldn't even be, you know what I'm talking about. Those 3 letters shouldn't even be a taboo topic. Like, I don't even understand, like, why it's taboo. But anyways, let's get into this reading. At least halfway into it. No. Let's get started. You guys, I've had a little something to drink, but not a lot. Keep saying Anyways, I was at a party with fam and friends. One more fam. Did I say fam? Wow. Fam. And yeah, I had a little something to drink. I need to get out of the house, I need to get out and be with some fam. So, I'm here. And I'm loosened up, which is great. You guys might hear barking in the background or coughing in the background. If you do, it's probably Lucy or Joe, my babies. I may have to stop this reading at any given time to check on my little darlings. And I was trying to get Lucy to make an appearance and Joe, but they're refusing. I will have to bribe them with cookies to make an appearance, but I may pause the video and do that anyways. But who knows? Anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's get into this reading. But first, let's figure out what I have for you guys to choose from. I'm looking at cards to see what I want to use as something for you guys to choose from. Anyways, here we go. Because I'm sure somebody's watching this like, would she just get into it already? Would she just start the reading? All right. That looks decent. Let's start here. All right, option 1. This is one of my favorite decks. This is a Casey Musgraves deck. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that Casey Musgraves had a tarot deck. It's not on her shop anymore, so I feel special. I love this deck. I like Casey Musgraves. She's cool. I like that girl a lot, actually. And, yeah, I think this is like erotic fantasy or something fantasy deck. I love this deck too. Can't show you guys everything on this deck. In this deck. This one is, I think, the Sluttish Tarot. And I can't show you guys basically anything from this deck anymore. But if you go back and watch some of my older videos, like I have a video where I show this deck. Gotta be careful, it might be taken down. But anyways, yeah. So, option 1, option 2, and option 3. This deck would be like actually really perfect for this reading, but obviously I can't show you guys. So, maybe one day when I start a Patreon or whatever, Vimeo, whatever other people use, maybe when I start that, you guys will see some fun stuff, because I have, I think, 3 decks that are really juicy. Real juicy. But I've never been able to use them on here because they're so graphic. Anyways, that's for future. That's for the future. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. All right, so I feel everywhere. Let's see what happens here. I need water. All right, let's get this vibe going, y'all. Let's get the vibe going. To those of you who post timestamps for me, I love y'all. You guys are so sweet. The people who take the time to post timestamps, because you know I be everywhere. You guys know I'm not the best with timestamps. I'll deliver on the videos. In fact, I can deliver on 2-hour-long videos, like hour-long videos, but timestamps, I gotta go through and try to, yeah, and I'm just not the type to take my time and write, oh, this was at this time. It just messes up the flow, and anyways, enough of me rambling. I just want to say thank you. I just called to say thank you. Thank y'all. I love you guys. Isn't it cute? Anyways. Option 1, you chose the Casey Musgraves deck, which happened to be the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. I should just show you. Knight of Pentacles. All right, so this person, I just wanna take it nice and slow. Now, baby, show me what you want. Wait. Now, baby, tell me what you want to do with me. Got it. Feel like Josie every time. Just go. Do I have the lyrics right? Sometimes I doubt myself with lyrics. Anyways. Nice and Slow, Usher, but the James Carr, is it James Carr? That remix? A friend of mine, he has that on his, I think he played it at a party of, Lulu, calm down, mamas, or make an appearance. Yeah, a friend of mine's played that at his party, and I love the remix, which is shocking because I usually don't like remixes too much. So I thought it was a really nice jazzy kind of feel. I think it's a James Carr. Just put in an Usher Nice and Slow J. And remix, James or something remix, and it should show up. Anyways, it's a good remix, and I'm talking too much. So let's get started. All right, so let's talk about this person's fantasies. Now, this person could be anybody that you have on your mind, okay? But keep a clear thought of that person, and we're gonna see what comes up, okay? So, option 1. Option 1. Gim, hold on. Lulu, Beam, Beamy, Pika. Sorry, you guys. Pikachu. I think she growls just and whines sometimes when she just wants my attention. Because if I wasn't doing a reading, she would be chill right now. All right, Holy Spirit, please use me as divine channel for the most purest, holy love and light only. Let's get into this. Option 1, their person's fantasies. Their person's fantasies of them. Why did I just get a vision of Beat It? Michael Jack. Why did I just get a vision of... I asked it and then beat it. It came. Beat, beat, beat it. Beat, beat, beat it. You wanted me to beat, beat. Okay, Sean Kingston, Chris Brown. Okay. But I got a vision of literally Michael Jackson's Beat It. The dancing and all of that. So, their fantasies of you. Option 1, Holy Spirit, what is their fantasies of them? And I'm sorry if this video isn't serious. If you wanted it to be serious and straight to the point. Apparently, it's not going to be that way. So, I'm sorry. It's going to be fun and goofy. I can feel it. Option 1, Holy Spirit, the person's fantasy of them. This person wants you to focus on them, her. Can you focus on me? What do we have here? We have the Judgment card and we have the Knave of Chalices. This person's thinking about you a lot. They're trying to figure out how to communicate with you. They could be a watcher. Yeah, this person could they could be clingy and needy. This person feels some type of destined connection with you. Because we have the Judgment card, which most of you, if you've watched romance readings, love readings here on YouTube, you've seen this deck before. You know that the Judgment card in this deck has the red, the red strings that are wrapped around the man and woman and a child. With little baby Cupid blowing its rose, which it should be a horn. Anyway, so we have that card. And then we have the Knave of Chalices, which is interesting to me. This card always is interesting to me. With a black cat in the background playing with paper, balled up paper that this man has been throwing. It's like he's been writing stuff and overthinking it and then throwing it to the wayside. And then there's this couple in the background under the moonlight, which I don't know. Is he reminiscing about a past relationship? Is he thinking about what could be in the future? Could have been. Yeah, her. Could have been. Something. We could have been something. Okay, that. It's coulda, shoulda, woulda. So this is either past or future. They're thinking this what it could have been or this is what it was. This person could also be worried that you're with someone else, that you're dancing under the moonlight with someone else. And they feel hold up, we're soulmates though. You belong to me. You belong to me. Is that Taylor Swift? Anyways, somebody tell me. Look, we got the sun at the bottom. I wish I could show you the sun. This person's a little possessive. Okay, so their fantasy of you. Why did I just hear the Sailor Moon song? And I heard something by the moonlight. He's the one named Sailor Moon. Okay, Sailor Moon could be important. The connection. Think about that relationship in Sailor Moon. So there's something about higher soulmate. This person feels like they're a higher soulmate that you guys have had past lives together. Is it Usagi? What's his name? Sailor Moon's boyfriend. Wasn't he older than her? There's something, and he also changed. I'm trying to remember, you guys. I wish I had my Sailor Moon cards now next to me. Anyways, this person's fantasy of you. Don't worry, it's coming together. Ace of Cups. Woo! I felt like that was the extra message. Don't worry, it's coming together. Okay, I know we're asking about fantasies, but this actually kind of feels like a plan, like a plot. You guys, this feels like somebody's actually, they're planning this. Interesting. I just heard you don't know what you're in for. And I just heard bouquet of flowers. Okay. Jasmine ice cream. What's up with that? Okay, there's this place. It's is it Turkish? I can't remember. There's this ice cream place where they actually use flowers and they put flowers in the ice cream and it's rose flavored ice cream, jasmine flavored ice cream. And for some reason, I'm getting that. Maybe somebody likes ice cream. Ice cream on a cone? Or ice cream from flowers? Ice cream on a flower? Do you get where I'm going? A flower with ice cream. A blossoming flower with ice cream. Anyways, Eight of Pentacles. This person wants to build with you, wants to work with you. Here's the deal. Possessive person. They definitely have some type of feelings for you. This person dreams of having love, making love, having love, nice and slow. I just wanna take it nice and slow. Now, baby, tell me what you want to do with me. That's what I keep hearing. That part. Now, baby, tell me what you want to do with me. 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is love. This is somebody who's got feelings. Someone has feelings here. We were asking about the freaky stuff. But I should have mentioned, just because I'm asking about what's their fantasies doesn't mean that it's going to be all, you know, freak-a-leak, you know. Lucy? Lulu? Give me patience, please. You want to come over here and sit with me? Okay, sorry about that, you guys. See what's going on. Holy Spirit, option 1, person's fantasy. Yeah, there's a lot of we could have been, we should be. For some of you guys, it's coming. I just heard she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. So for some of you, this is a past person. You may not everybody's gonna want to hear that. It may not be for everyone, but if you're thinking about someone where it's like maybe it didn't get off the ground, or this person, they're thinking that too, because it's kind of feeling like something come back around, or if it's an ex that you're still, you know, interested in, because let's be clear here, not everyone has had a bad ending with their ex. Not everybody wants to talk about that. Sometimes you just grow apart. Sometimes life just moves you apart from people. Not everyone has a toxic ex. Not everyone has exes that are toxic. Some people are actually so cool with their exes. So, and I feel like that's actually maturity, if you can be cool with someone that you had a connection with, that, you know. So I feel like this is something that I don't feel like it's any bad blood in this at all. I just feel like this person's, they're dreaming. I'm hearing daydreaming. Daydreaming above you. Daydreaming something, whisper I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Yeah, they're dreaming of you. Daydreaming. Now I'm hearing Frank Ocean. I've been thinking of you. I remember, how could I forget how you feel? You know, you were my first time. A new feel. That's what I just heard. Maybe for some of you, it was the first time for something. Or they want to be your first at something. Or I'm not sure, but that's coming through. 4 of Pentacles. This person's possessive. Possessive. It's like they want you and only you, and they don't want anyone to get in the way of this. They don't. This person may like to see, like, you know, ladies, like, you know how there's the garter belts, like the belts that kind of wrap around your legs, you know, thighs, and, you know, sometimes they have like lingerie that's just like straps, like strings around you. And it's kind of making me think that. So this person can be into like just seeing just the, like a little bit of a tie around your thigh, or like a band. Like they're into stuff like that. Like lingerie where it's just, it looks like BDSM wear a little bit. So how can I mention this to you guys? Okay, so there's this like bar, right? And on this bar, it's called a slider, I think. That's it. That's so weird. It's like a slider and it's cups, right? I'm whispering like whispering like it's a secret, but it's a bar. There's cups and it slides. You know where I'm going with this? You guys know where I'm going with this. Their fantasies of you possessive. This person's like a dom. They want a dom. They want to dominate you. And I'm correct, because in this picture, I wish I could share it with you. I'm going to share it like this. Should look a little crazy, but look. See, like the strapping, like that's what I'm getting, like for real. And look at her hands. I just said it. Those are the cups. Those little arm things are like the cups that go to the slider bar. I just said that. Saying, not that I know. I heard. They say those Christian kids are the wildest. Those church kids are the wildest. Let me stop. I don't want to offend anybody. Let's see what's going on. 6 of coins. Oop. Person might like a little thumb and mouth action. Okay. Yeah, they may be into like, you know, when people do that. Yeah, they're into a little action like that. Yeah, there could be something with the hands. This person could have a hand fetish. Low key, high key. I wonder if they know that. Some people don't realize they have a fetish for something. They could just notice that they like looking at maybe rings on fingers or jewelry. Some people have a certain type of like fetish for certain stuff. Let's see. I feel like this is a lot of ropes, a lot of like bands and ties. There's a art. I believe it's considered an art form. There's this. It's kind of like it's bondage a bit, because it's like has to do with a certain way you wrap rope, and people take pictures. Like it's ropes like tied in a certain way, and sometimes people are hanging. Pendulum. They just said pendulum. FK Twigs. Sorry, a song just came through and I'm trying to get it. Do it for you. When all you do is something for me. Gonna do it for you. They wanna see us apart. They wanna see us. And I don't wanna feel something touch, but I don't wanna have to share our love. I just heard I don't wanna have to share our love. I try, but I get overwhelmed. When you're all I ever want to touch. They're waiting. Cellophane, the feelings that we had. It's cellophane. FK Twigs, once again. The music video, cellophane. This is intense. Okay. This person definitely wants a bit of a power play. It's giving power and control by Marina and the diamonds. And then we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom with her black cat. Woo! And the Devil card wants to come up to very possessive. This person is they are into power dynamics here. This person is a type to thumb and mouth, the type very possessive, very clingy. It's like I'm getting a visual of, oh my gosh. I'm getting a visual of someone like literally like on, like, you know, think hands on your knees, right? Like literally you I was getting into the shake song. Make the put the hands on their knees. But I'm getting the vibe of someone being behind someone and then they're holding them, like literally gripping them. And I just got a visual of the Janet Jackson poster for Janet, where I think she took that picture with her ex-husband where his hands are, you know, here, and she doesn't have it on top, and she has on some jeans, and you can't see him. All you see is her and his hands there. But it's, imagine that, someone grabbing you from behind, but they're just like holding on to you while dancing, grinding, a little bump and grind. Till you say, wait, till you say stop. I just heard, baby, let me love you down. I'm hearing music that's, hold on, music that I haven't heard in a long time. I just heard let me love you down until you say stop. I just heard bump and grind. Okay. Those are somebody made like oldies. They're not even really oldies. Oldies to me are like music from the 60s and 50s, but it could be oldies for someone watching it. It's like, this is a power and control dynamic. Let's just get into it. Power and control dynamic. This person's into teasing. They're into rope play, bondage. And there's love here. Don't get it twisted. This is not just some kinky fetish, but this person has a thing for power. At one moment, they want to be in power. The next moment, they want to see you in your power. Something about this person, they like, what do they call them? Like, are they called peep shows? I don't know. Like, they may be into burlesque shows. I'm not just getting like stripping or pole, like exotic dancers. I'm not just getting exotic dancers, although that could be something they're into, but I'm getting like the actual like art of it. Someone could be into the art of burlesque, art of like showgirl. Like, it's very like sexy and like a tease, kind of like this erotic tease. So someone's into being teased. They may like shows like that where people are where it's like a kind of like a vixen energy, where it's a showgirl kind of energy. It's giving burlesque. It's giving Dita Von Teese. It's giving yeah, she's giving like that. It's kind of sexy pinup doll, pinup girl energy. Okay, so, but it has a classiness, so it's not, I'm not getting raunchy. I'm getting this power play, and they want to see a show. So this person's into a show. Come here, Schminky. Come here. Come here. Come here, mama. Come here. Come say hi. Come here, baby. Come here. I'm trying to get Lucy to say hi, you guys. She came over. Come here. Come here, mamas. I love you. I love you, baby dolly. I love you, baby dolly. Come here. Come to mommy. Hold on, you guys. My baby wants to say hi. Come here. Oh, I got you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. She like, don't put me in a video, Taylor. I got you, mama. When you try to show your dog love and they're like, get away from me. I love you. I love you, mama. So now we have Lulu here. Yes. Oh, be careful. Be careful. The way she jumps to try to get away from me in the cards. She's funny. Sometimes she's lovable and sometimes she's just kind of fickle. She's like, get away from me, Taylor. Give me a second, you guys. Take it easy, hun. All right, we're good. I thought you wanted to be a part of this. Anyways, there's a video where this guy, he's holding on to his dog, and it's like, it's a girl. She's like, this is the way I show my dog I love it, and she's giving a kiss to her dog, and then her dog's like, get away from me. Her dog fights her to get away, and sometimes Lucy does that, and so we just had an embarrassing moment where I was trying to show her love, and she was just like, not having it. So, yeah, let's get back to your reading. I love you, girl. You're tripping. anyways, let's get into the reading, back into the reading. Thank you for you guys' patience, those who are watching this. Like, this is real, like, it feels like alive almost, because, you know, it's just real. So this person is into a show, okay? So if you give them a show, they would very much love that. That could be, it's the tease. It's not really the act. The act is nice, but it's not really the act. It's the tease that gets this person. Like, it's the buildup. Like, if you can create a good tease and build up, this person would be like, set to go. That's what I just heard. Why did I just hear red to go, like Wanda? So maybe this is something that they like to do. Maybe they like to tease. They like to be teased while maybe you guys are at a restaurant or out and about, and then it's like that tease leads up to that tease itself is foreplay. It's like it leads up to something fun. So this person definitely wants to work with you. They want to build with you. They definitely want to have some type of stability with you. So they want this to be a reoccurring thing. Like, this isn't just like a one night thing. This person wants to make it like, hey, we do this all the time. So this isn't casual. This person will want something long term, you guys. I feel like this person is just trying to figure out how to communicate with you. They feel like if they let you in, if they were to reveal all their cards or reveal their heart, put everything out on the table, they feel that somehow you would refuse. Maybe you would not be interested anymore. Maybe it's like the game of, I just heard The Game of Love by Carlos Santana and Michelle Branch. Is it Michelle Branch? Anyways, it's giving me the vibe of, what if I just put my heart on the line, if I would just expose myself, I would just be open and honest and vulnerable about my feelings, maybe this person may not be interested in me anymore. Maybe they just like the tease. Maybe if I play hard to get, they'll still be interested. So this person feels like the game is over when someone admits how they feel, and that's kind of horrible. They feel like the game or the rush is over once someone reveals how they feel. Like, it messes up everything. So, which is not the case. Let's see what other cards I have around here. I feel like that's this person's insecurities. They're afraid to just be open and honest and vulnerable from the jump. They kind of like to play this game, and it's almost like they wait for someone to tap out, whoever taps out, and they don't want it to be them. They don't want to be the first one to admit how they feel, but they feel that they are going to have to. So I don't know if they feel like they're at a stalemate, or if they feel like they know they need to make a move, or at least let you know how they feel, because this person's over here like writing a bunch of notes and then balling paper up. Like, they're trying to figure out, okay, does this sound right? No, this doesn't sound right. Maybe I should know, maybe I shouldn't wait. And they could be doing this online. Like, maybe I should reach out, and they delete their message, you know? So that's kind of what I feel is more reality. Their fantasy, though, in their fantasies, they offer you this feeling of love and emotion, and you guys build together, you guys work together, and you guys have this passionate and fun where you give them a show. Whoever the feminine energy is gives them a show. I mean, the whole shebang, like glitter, glitz, heels, hair, the whole thing. You give them a show, and it's like you kind of like offer yourself to them, like you're kind of teasing, and then you're just like there, like, this is who I am. And then they have this fantasy that they're the dominant one, and they kind of tease and play with you. And yeah, this person may also have a fantasy of you guys get on a motorcycle, something with like a motorcycle, or like a biker bar or something like that. They could have a weird fantasy about that for some of you. Yeah, something about curtains, like those curtains that drape, like they could have a, is it a canopy bit? What are those bits with the little drapes? They could have a fantasy of that, or just like going to a nice hotel, or maybe if they have like these drapes, or if you do, it's like they have a fantasy of Doing something around near drapes. It's kind of interesting, like something that seems kind of like from like the decor could be a little bit more romantic. Someone could have Taurus in their chart because it seems like they're very observant about how the aesthetic of the place that they're in when they're getting this on. It kind of creates the mood for this person, but they definitely want there to be a show. They could be into the arts of some type because I feel like they want, I'm hearing, let me put on a show for you, daddy. That's Lana Del Rey. Let me put on a show. What song is that where she says that? I like the snake on your back. Is that what she says? Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to sing it. Yeah, yo, yes, you. Yayo. Yayo. Is it yayo? You have to take me. I think she says you have to take me riding or take me driving. Something like that. So, yeah, yayo. Okay, what is option one's person's fantasy? Whoa, I picked up the what's the tea cards instead of the fantasy ones. So maybe their fantasy has something about spilling tea, sharing a secret with you. Let's see what this is. What's their fantasy? I wanna from yo to yo, and I wanna move to the down to the flow, and I wanna you make it so good I don't wanna leave, but I gotta no. What's your fantasy? He's crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. That's what they don't want you to know. Whew. So in there with the Ace of Cups and the Knave of Chalices is making a lot of sense. So the truth is they have feelings. This person has some deep-rooted feelings in this for you, but they don't want to reveal. Like, their fantasy is that maybe they can work up to this ultimate loving, intimate encounter where you guys are emotional and caring and you can have a deep conversation with each other, but they are kind of afraid to admit to you that they've either cried over you or that they're really sad and hurt by not being with you, or they're worried that they're not going to be with you. Yeah, they may be worried that you're going to move on. Yeah, so this person, what they're saying to you is that they feel like they can't get to you right now. There's also something about you that kind of like irritates some lower energies in them that are still unhealed. We have the Devil card here, and what's ironic is we have your light irritates their demons. This person could have a okay, not for all of you, but for some of you, this person could have like a religious kink. Because remember earlier I playfully said, you know, church girls, those Christian girls could be kind of wild, right? You ever hear those the preacher's daughters are wild? Like, it's a real story. Like, that's real. But not all of them, but I know a couple. My thing is, like, look, Devil with this card, this person may have like a religious kink, like a taboo, like maybe getting on in a church or around a church. Maybe this person is religious, because I realize that a lot of people, there's a lot of psychology behind people's fetishes and what they're into. But what I realize is that some people, when they're in a religion, or when they're in like something that's kind of like, how do I say it, organized, you know, and structured, they want to do the exact opposite in their fantasy. It's like they want to kind of go against that, you know. So what I'm getting it here is this person, it could be highly spiritual, religious, whatever. Not all of them, but for some of you, this person has a kink about like going against that. Like maybe doing something that they feel might be edgy or sinful or naughty. So yeah, that's kind of a random message, but that's what I have. This person may have for some of you, this person may have ran from you in the past. That's not for all of you, but yeah, So this person, they're having some type of regret. Maybe they felt like they missed out on opportunity with you, or maybe they're afraid they are. So they're like, their fantasy is this. You guys are soulmates. You have this divine connection where no matter what happens, you guys are unbreakable. Like, no one can separate you guys. Nothing can separate you guys. You're always going to be together, and you will always be theirs, and they will always be yours. So it's like this possessive, like, they're mine. No one can have them. This is my soulmate. They have no other soulmates, which is a lie. This is my partner. This is my soulmate, and I'm holding on tightly, and they're mine. And then this person's fantasies that they're going to communicate with you, this romantic gesture is going to be quick. They're going to communicate. They're going to come in, swoop you up. Like in those old movies where the guy would come in and swoop the lady up and grab her, and she'd be like, you know, and then they kiss, and it's all dramatic and old school, right? And it's, notice how the men used to be very aggressive back then. It's some weird. If you really paid, well, it makes sense, but if you paid attention, they would just kind of grab her and grab the lady, and she's just like, you know, so they kind of dream of, they send you this message, this letter, this text, this email, DM, whatever, and you're receptive to this. They come in and swoop you up. They share their love. They pour out their heart to you. It's very dramatic. Like, I'm telling you, this person could be into theater, or they're just very creative, or in screenplay writing. They give you this cup of love. You guys have this emotional come together. You guys make love, and there's this equal give and take where whatever they give to you, you give to them. You guys are going back and forth. There's oral, you know what I'm saying, and there's this balance here, and it feels healthy, and it's like intense and passionate and loving, like a telenovela. No, what is it? Telenovela? Yeah, it's like, it's very, you know, I just heard, I will die for you, Prince. I don't know why I just heard that, but it's like that. I can't remember the lyrics to that song, but does he say something about your lover? Lucy. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here. This person, what's interesting is in this Eight of Pentacles, he's rubbing the rose up and down her leg while she looks like she's in deep thought. So I feel that there's going to be like pillow talk, and this person sees you guys after the act staying up and talking, having these deep conversations that are just kind of like, I'm hearing vulnerable conversations about what you've been through life, and, you know, just certain things that are on your mind, like having this vulnerability, having that kind of power. They feel empowered for some reason when you are vulnerable with them. When you let your guards down and you're more open, receptive, vulnerable, and submissive, they feel empowered by that. They feel confident. They feel that's something that makes them feel good for some reason. Like, yeah, they trusted me that much where I know this about them. Like, they told me this about them. So this person kind of dreams of that kind of pillow talk, but they are into power plays. So that's their first initial, we're together. I keep hearing Taylor Swift, you belong to me. I keep hearing that. I'm pretty sure that's Taylor Swift. Yeah. Okay. So that keeps coming through. Someone could have, there's something about cats, maybe pets. Someone could be into pets because we have a black cat here twice in two separate decks. So there's something about a black cat, or maybe someone who owns cats. There's something about black cats, which best that energy, very playful, intuitive, protective. So they may want to be a little bit playful. They may want to be very protective, very possessive though too. It's this type of person that may want to have little moments where you guys are making love and there's laughter. Like, they're not afraid. I just heard they're not afraid of noises. They're not afraid of like little weird mishaps while you guys are in the act. This person's mature. They don't care about that stuff. They do care about boundaries though and limits. Like, are you comfortable with this? You know, being vocal about what you like and what you don't like. This type of person to give you tea or coffee in bed, like after the fact, water. very kind and caring. But what's interesting is that there's this dynamic of them being caring and kind, and then they switch to give me a show. I would love to see a performance. You know, whatever your talent is, honey, they want to see it. And they want it to be a personal, private, one-on-one show. So even if you can't dance, you better two-step or something in some heels, because okay, you better do something, because this person's like, I want a show. So take a class, take a lesson, something. I don't know if you guys ever seen King of Queens. Is it King of Queens with Leah Remedy? Is it Leah Remedy? And is it Kevin? Is it Kevin and Leah? I can't remember. But there's an episode. If you guys go back, I'm telling you, there's humor here. There's an episode where she learns how to pole dance for him, because she's trying to spice up their marriage, right? She gives him this little dance, but she's horrible. She is absolutely horrible. I mean, she forgets the choreography. Like, he's there, wait, you know, like, okay, I'm here, babe. Like, you want me to see this. She's going around the pole, and she's horrible. She's so bad that Kevin, her husband, I can't remember his name on the show, he's like, no, like, it's not turning him on, right? So instead, he gets up and shows her how to do it, how to be sexy. He shows her how to do it, and she's supposed to be doing it for him. And then in return, she's like, ooh, like, you look good on the pole. I love that episode so much. I love that show. Great actors, great show. Anyways, that episode, somebody needs to watch that. It's hilarious. I mean, one of the best shows ever. Anyways, so and they were a married couple. They were really married. It's a comedy. So I feel like this person dreams of stability, because we did have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The King of Queens, for some reason, they dream of this, and they also dream of having some type of banter with you, like being playful with you and laughing about things and being silly, and they just laugh. They laugh. Wow, they want to laugh with you. They want to cry with you. They want to be happy with you. They also want those intense moments of passion. So this person wants to experience life and its ups and downs and emotions with you. This person may want to have pets with you, or if they already have pets and you have pets, they want to combine. You know, they kind of want to just, let's bring our two puzzle pieces and put them together. Let's bring our two stories together. This is the vibe of this person. Some of them could be into poetry or songwriting. They may write about you. For some of you, this person may want to actually have a child. Like, this could be a fantasy of theirs to actually have a child with you as well. With the Judgment card, there being a child here. Oh, I actually just heard that they may have already had a dream that you guys have had a kid together. So in their head, the fact that they've had a dream or a very clear visual of it, they feel like it's supposed to happen and will happen. So for some of you where it's like, okay, I don't know this person that way, like, I don't know who this is. If you're just watching this for the fun of it, then just kind of keep it in mind. But if this is someone where you've known them, you know, then you have a heads up. But if this is someone like brand spanking new, that's interesting, because this person's already like, I want to be tied down. Yeah, I just heard tie him down. This person wants strings attached. You know how some people say no strings attached? This person wants all the strings. This person, I just heard puppeteer. This person wants all of the strings attached. They want the commitment, the contract, the dogs, the cats, the babies, and everything, the noise. They want everything that comes along with it. Wow. You guys gotta let me know. Are you down for that? Very protective, very possessive. That keeps coming through. Yeah, now I'm hearing Prince again, where Prince says, I want to be your lover. And there's also a song. Didn't he say, I want to be your brother and your sister too? Doesn't he say that? That's interesting, because it makes me think there's a Justin Timberlake song where he says, I want to be your... I think he says, I want to be your sister. I want to be your something. And he says, wait, like, not like in a creepy way. It's just that he wants to be a part of he wants to be your go-to for everything, or she wants to be your go-to for everything. So this person wants to feel important. They want to feel like their role in your life is important, that it's first. Yeah. We have the death card coming through. That's interesting. So this person's like to the end of time. Oh wait, is that a Justin Timberlake song? To the end of time or something like that? This person's like to the very end. Like, I know this is corny, but earlier I kind of got a quick vision of The Notebook. I didn't want to mention it because it just seems so cliche. But anyways, I'm getting that. This person's into missionary. They want to be on top. Person will love to be on top. If they're from the back, they're grabbing. Like, they are holding you. It's skin to skin contact. That's what it is. It's skin to skin. All skin to skin. Skin, I just heard Skin by Rihanna. I'm loving your skin. I also just heard Naked by Marcus Houston. Yeah, so, yeah, this person's like, they want to hear you. Hands, there could be hands, like, neck region. Hands, like, I'm just seeing a lot of, like, hand movement up and down on someone's torso. I'm also thinking this person likes your voice. They like to hear you, so they like for you to be vocal, and they like to be vocal. Someone could smoke. Someone could have a raspy voice, or someone could, that could be their thing. They could smoke. Maybe MJ, Mary J. It could be that, or it could be, you know how people say cigarettes after, that's actually a band, cigarettes after blank. So, there could be a cigarettes after blank song that you guys may want to listen to. This person's very busy. They would want to be preoccupied with maintaining this connection. How can we establish it more? They feel like this connection would transform them, like it would be like a rebirth. This person, their fantasy is that this will create a huge rebirth where it's just you and them. And like things will be transformed through your connection. Okay. Now let's see what are some other things that they're interested in. Look, I'm telling you, this is it right here. Role play. Let's role play. I'll show you who's your daddy. Literally, that's it right there. And I'm telling you this because, look, we have similar cards. Like, I kept getting the teddy bear and the kitten thing and the dog thing, where it's like they're into that. Like, it's just something that keeps popping out to me. Like, they may gift you like a teddy bear or some type of cat, and they may have a pet name for you, a nickname, especially if they are into the whole dom sub thing. So yeah, they could be into that. They may even give you like a collar. Yeah, so for a lot of you, this person's into that. They just don't know how to share it with you. There's something about going against the rules of religion. So this person I'm telling you, they have some type of religious taboo kink or something, which is interesting because you don't hear about that a lot. But it's making me think, how many of you guys watched the show The Client List? Wasn't that such a great show? And they got rid of it before we could, I mean, it was just getting good, and then they were like, show's canceled. That was like probably one of the worst decisions that I've like ever heard of a TV company. Don't listen to me. Like, if it, I don't know why that channel, what channel was that Client List on? Was it Lifetime? Why they did that to that show? That show was amazing. And Jennifer Love Hewitt, oh my God. You know, Jennifer Love Hewitt, she's amazing. Anyways, they got rid of this show, and the show was so good. Now, the reason why I brought it up is because for some of you who have not seen it, they have a gentleman on there. He's called Mr. Louboutin. And he has a kink for women being in Louboutin heels and walking on him or whatever. Or at least just seeing the shoes. But anyways, so it's giving me like this person had different people that have different kinks. Well, this person has a certain kink or certain kinks that you're going to get to know. And you're going to be like, interesting. Like, okay. They may like it if you wear a red wig. They may like it when your hair is red. You guys, I'm on one tonight. I heard like Carrie. Whoa. Okay. Hips. Okay, no wonder why I mentioned Jennifer Love Hewitt. Because let's be honest, Jennifer Love Hewitt, stacked. If you go back and watch her from when she was her older movies all the way up into now, like, that woman has always had a body, and it's natural. Like, her curves are amazing, right? Jennifer Love Hewitt has always had it going on. Anyways, this person's into hips. They like gripping hips. Okay, I don't know if I can show y'all everything, but they're into hips. Okay, so love gripping your hips from behind. So yeah, they're into hips. They're into hair. I just mentioned hair. Let your hair down and tangle me in your hair. So they want to see your hair kind of like spread out, you know, all that. So they're into your hair and hands and knees. Put the hands on me. So I fell in love with the way that you touch me. So it's like the simple things. They pay attention to, remember I said it's the kink, like they're looking at your hands, looking at your hair, the shape of your hips, and like they're really into stuff like that. So yeah, this person is more, it's giving Venetian. It's giving Taurus, Libra energy. They don't have to be those signs, but I wonder what's in their Venus, because this person's very sensitive to sensory. Remember we talked about the drapes and the, like they're kind of sensitive to those things, like looking at what's around them and the smell and the what they are hearing in the background and all that. And then we have don't do it, wait. So they could be into like edging is what I think they call it, like where you're ready and they're like, don't wait, like so it's kind of like that, which kind of goes along with the whole power dynamic. So yeah, I feel like this person has some things you're gonna get to know. They have still some healing and growing to do, and I'm not sure. We all kind of have healing and growing to do because no one's perfect. But for some reason, I feel that this person has something that they still need to focus on confronting and healing before they have a truly healthy connection with someone. But it doesn't make them a bad person. It's just something that they have to kind of heal. This person is into stockings. I was going to say this earlier because we have two cards where the woman is wearing stockings, but I couldn't show you it. I hope you can see her fishnet stockings. It shows her stockings. So stockings, right? And then check this out. We have stockings again. Okay, so I wonder how blank you are between those blank legs. Okay. So yeah, stockings, hips, anything. They're into lingerie, but the lingerie that kind of goes more towards, think Dita Von Teese, vintage pinup girl, but bondage. So think Betty Page, that kind of energy. Interesting. This person may have already had a visual of you in some type of, and I'm kind of getting the vibe that this person would be the type to buy this for you. If they saw it, they would buy it for you if they knew that you felt comfortable with that. So this person has if you think about it, it's like that 50s, 60s kind of like, and I mentioned this earlier, where I was like old school. Now, to me, old school is like 50s, 60s. Well, it's giving me that vibe where it's like, think about it, the women were a little bit more submissive back then. And it's giving me that whole pinup kind of like cute dolly, but at the same time sexy, and it's like, how are you giving like this innocent cute dolly look, but at the same time it's very sexy and edgy. So I keep getting Dita Von Teese, like that kind of energy. Oh my gosh, I just heard I think I've gotten this before in a reading. Marilyn Monroe, my heart belongs to daddy. Oh yes, my heart belongs to daddy. Something like that. She says, although I know you guys are perfectly swell, my heart belongs to my daddy. Dad, 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 dad. So this person might be into being called daddy or whatever, because we do have that role play here, and it says, Let's role play. I'll show you who's your daddy. So this person's into that, and they actually might want to be a daddy, so you might want to watch out. Yeah. So they may have had a visual of you in this outfit that's giving a little vintage, but a little BDSM, with maybe a red wig every now and then, or red hair. So they kind of get this vixen energy, and then there's this innocent energy. So maybe they want both. Maybe they want one moment you're more innocent, blah blah blah, more dolly-ish, and then the next moment they want you to be like kind of like vixen-ish. Okay, isn't there a Miguel song called Vixen? I feel that there is. Let me know, you guys. Yeah, this person has like, they're into quickies too every now and then. This person may be into getting it on at work, like the idea of it. You know, those cliche scenes with the desk and all of that, you know. So this person they have some interesting little fantasies, but really they want this to be real. Their fantasy is that this is real. They want it to be real. That is their thing. They're hoping somehow that this manifests into real life. They don't know how. That's the sad part. They really don't know how, but they want it to manifest. Wow. It's kind of sad. They're like, I don't know how, but I want it to. They have a hard time speaking up. They're afraid to say this to you, but this person, what's their fantasy? They're like, all these excuses, all these distractions in this reading, I'm hearing that it's because this is how this person is. They're like, well, I can't because of this. Like, when they feel like they finally can, it's like they get nervous and they blame it on everything else. I'm hearing tongue-tied, the song Tongue-Tied. Don't leave me tongue-tied. This person may actually get tongue-tied. So their fantasy is that they're able to come to you and share how they feel. One card, please. One. Thank you. Square, dynamic tension, stress, stimulate action, evolution. So they definitely want this to evolve. They feel that you guys coming together would be healing. If you guys coming together physically would be healing, it'll be a way for you both to just release stress and tension, and for you both to get closer, to get together and evolve. They want it to be harmonious, but they want it to be very powerful. They want this to be so powerful that it's like this transformation, like this with the death card. This is like this ultimate transformation where you guys are not the same. Camila Cabello, what is her name, from Fifth Harmony, where she says nicotine, dun, 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 morphine, whatever, suddenly I'm a fiend and you're all I need. Never be the same. That's it. Like, I'll never be the same. Like, once this, I will never be the same. This is how this person kind of wants it. So, and this person would not mind tapping into some of that darker, lusty, fantasy energy. This person would not mind that. But I felt that they would kind of gauge how far they can go with you, because they don't want to scare you. But they are into a show. If you dance, they will be happy. If you, whatever this show is, like, even if you spit out fire or whatever the heck it is. What is it people do with the fire batons and the fire and blowing fire? Like, this person's like, just give me a show. Just perform for me. So that's weird. They're like into just perform. Whatever your talent is, like, it's given Miss Congeniality when each contestant has a talent. And Sandra Bullock's character brought out the glasses and she was making noises with the glasses. Like, this person's like, just give me a show. Just, I don't know why, but this person's into that. And I don't know why they showed me that, but maybe that movie is important for someone. This is goofy, sexy. There's love here, though. There's emotions here, and that's the secret. This person, deep emotions here, and they want to give you love, but they're afraid that you'll reject them. And their fantasy is that they could just jump into the sweet emotion of love and the making love, and we're together finally, and now we can, you know, share emotions and feelings and have this talk, and then we get all naughty and get a little bad and talk about taboo subjects and what we're interested in and what we like, and we can laugh together. When it gets so comfortable where you can laugh together in serious moments and not judge each other, that's where this person is in fantasy world. They're like, what if we create this, and oh my god, what if we have more, what if we have this stability together? They're into all of that. So this person could be into cat eyes, they could be into Catwoman, they could be into the Catwoman costume, which kind of, especially the Holly Berry one or the Eartha Kitt one, it's giving a little bit of BDSM, a little bondage, latex. They could be into that. Yeah, so they could be into that vibe. So that is like what I have for you guys. Yeah, you guys, that's really what I'm getting. This person could also be into like candle wax as well, and milk. I don't know what that can mean, several things, but like they're showing me like, is it Catwoman? There is where she's drinking the milk. Is it that one? Anyways, now they're showing me what's her name, the other Catwoman. She did a really good Catwoman. I'm missing out on her name, but she did Catwoman in the 90s or the late 80s. She was bad. It had all the like the stitching in the Catwoman mask. Anyways, someone's very detail oriented. This person would pay attention to all the details. So this person wants those moments where they can just laugh with you. Like the scene in Miss Congeniality where Sandra Bullock finally gets dolled up and she's walking and they're all looking at her hips. See, that's a scene. You guys, go watch that scene. There's something about hips. This person likes hips. The curve. The waist and the curve. Even your hips don't have to be big. Okay, they don't have to be small, but that's something they like and they want to touch it. From the back, from the side, from the front. Anyways, that's coming through, okay? So it's giving me that vibe from that movie. This person wants to see your glow up. They want to see both sides. They want to see you with your hair up in a messy bun. They want to see you with your hair, you know, done up. They want to see all the different sides of you. And they just want to, like, embrace it and have fun. And this person's like, we can create the stability and come together and have these moments where it's just breathtakingly, you know, breathtakingly amazing. Like, this person really wants it to be wow, like 5-star. Like, this person could be into food because Taurus energy, this Venetian energy, because it's giving me like quality 5-star, you know, is it Michelin star? Anyways, like this person has this like this, I just got a visual of this plate and this food being perfectly plated. I mean perfectly, and it's picturesque and it's just sitting there. And the chef brings it out. It's just like, voila. Is that, what is that? Voila. Is that what they say in French? I don't know. Somebody at home who's French is watching me like this. Anyways, voila. Is it voila? That's what I'm getting. It's like it's perfect, like tasty, yummy, and now I'm getting a visual of that guy who comes through and does this. What is it? Anyways, so it's like they want it to be, it's like the icing on the cake. It's just magnifique. Like, is that a French word? Un magnifique. Like it's tasty, it's delicious, it's perfect in quality and it's art. Yeah. I just heard un film. Yeah. The power of woman is what I just heard as well. The power of woman. A woman. A woman. That's what I just heard. A woman. Anyways, so this person could be into woman in general. Like, is there a Doja Cat song called Woman? There's something. I heard the Ariana Grande song. When it's all said and done, you'll believe that God is a woman. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. That's their switch. That's what I just got. Their switch, you guys. This person, they want to be empowered, but at some point, they know that the true point of BDSM is that the person who is a dom is not truly empowered. It's the submissive that is empowered because they're allowing this person to feel that they are empowered. It's a tongue twister. It's a tie. But hey, this person wants to be a switch. They want to be empowered, and then they want you to come in and just flip the script on them and just... And it's a fear of theirs, but they want it. But they're not going to admit it to you. It's like a tug of war of power and control, but they would love to just submit. That's the tea. What is it with this French kind of sexy... Okay, first of all, what is the big deal about French people being... so romantic and loving and like this, not loving, but like sexy and romantic, and I don't know where that stems from, but it's giving that. No shade. I have ancestry that are French, ancestors that are French, so it's no shade to France or anything like that, or French people, but it's just, what is it that, that appeal? So I don't know, maybe someone's in France, maybe somebody wants to take you to France, or maybe someone speaks French, or maybe you have French background, but there's something there with that. This person may actually want to take you to a nice hotel, or maybe a nice getaway and spend time with you, like travel with you. That could also be a part of their fantasy, or yeah, because I know a lot of couples would go, is it the Eiffel Tower where they used to put the locks? I don't think they can do that anymore, but they used to put like little locks of love or whatever the heck. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting that vibe where it's like, maybe they want this romantic rendezvous with you. Is that French too? So yeah, like they want to be goofy, silly with you and romantic with you, and it's actually pretty cool. So that's what I have for you, option one. That was hella long, and I'm sorry for all the interruptions and me trying to get Lucy over here, and then she fought me. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing that you saw that. I feel like a mother whose child kind of dissed them in front of all the kids on the playground, and then you feel embarrassed as a mom because your kid's all grown up and they don't want to give you love. Anyways, option two, I believe you had the fantasy exotic something deck. I like this deck, but I just can't show y'all it all the time or anymore. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, please use me as divine channel for the most pure, holy, living light only. You guys, I apologize if you guys hear Lucy or Joe whining or barking in the background. Lucy specifically doesn't like it when I do videos. She wants me to focus my attention on her. I tried to add her into the video. I actually stopped what I was doing, picked her up, and brought her to the video, to the camera. So option one saw Lucy. But Lucy struggled out of my hands. Yeah. So when I was trying to give her love, she dissed me. So, yeah. So that you're going to hear her whining. I tried to get her over here, but she wouldn't. So, just giving you guys a heads up. All right, Holy Spirit. Option two's person. What is their fantasy of them? Gee Louise. We keep having some similar cards. this person could really be into like they could have like an edgier kind of vibe to them. Not all the time, but their fantasies could be a little bit more edgier. Because this person, I'm hearing love and war. All is fair in love and war. But I also just got Love and War by Tamar Braxton. Because some people like that tug of war, like that intensity of it's the passion, that borderline between love and hate. It's a thin line between love and hate. That's what I just heard. And I'm pretty sure that melody was all messed up. But I feel like this person likes that borderline. They like to walk it. It's a thin line. And this person said, hey, I'm on a high beam. And I'm walking this freaking line. They love it. They're dancing on the line. So this person may purposely push you. I just heard When You're Mad by Nia. They get turned on to see you riled up. Go to war. Turn it gang. He gonna go to war. You want this? Then say pretty please. Cop me to something. Make my wrist freeze. Got overseas is waiting for me. Japan something. Japanese. This talk English, Spanish, and French. Boy, this talk. That's ironic because in option 1 I was just talking about French. Speaking like something about a different language. Anyways. So maybe there's something about they want to see you in your power, but they want a tug of war. So option 1 had Power and Control by Marina and the Diamonds. And I feel like you guys had that same song, but there's just seeing a music video where her and her partner, they're literally pulling on a rope. And it's like, who's gonna, I think they're pulling a rope. I could be wrong. But anyways, it's giving tug of war, but this person wants to see you guarded in your power, kind of like a feminine gladiator. Or even if you're a masculine energy watching this, they want to see you as like someone who's strong and can take care of themselves, because they kind of want to come in and tame this beast. Xena, the warrior princess. It's like they're kind of into that vibe. Do you guys remember that 2000s commercial with Britney Spears, Beyonce, Pink? Is it Pink? Somebody. I know for sure it's Britney Spears and Beyonce who were in this commercial. Was it a Pepsi commercial, Coca-Cola commercial, where they're gladiators? It's giving that. It's giving that. Woo, Wheel of Fortune. Talk about, what is it? What? 69? Yeah, that, they're into that. This person, though, we have the Lover's card here. Another person who feels like this could be meant to be. And talk about taming the beast. They really want to tame the beast. They want you to tame them, but they want to tame you. This person's like, I'm hearing, I can't get enough of you. That's Tamia. I think she says, close the door, bed on floor. I just want more. I can't get enough of you. What I got in store, it's all alone. I just want more. I can't get enough of you. When I think about us, I think about the way when we make love. You know I want it, babe. Okay, so this person's like, okay, if you guys aren't same sex, if you guys, how do I say this? If you guys aren't straight, this person has a fantasy of seeing you with the same sex. Point blank, period. They have a fantasy of seeing you with the same sex. And if you are if you are a part of the LGBT community, then this person just wants to see you with someone else. They have a kind of like a kink for that, like seeing you kind of kiss someone else. Yeah, so girl on girl action is here. This person has a fantasy of that, so yeah. Let's see what else. Oof. Okay. Hold on. I'm hearing I want to sink my nails into you. That I've been getting this so much in readings. It's so crazy. I feel like it's kind of hunting me now. There is a Lady Gaga song that's called Teeth. She says, don't want your money, want your money. Shit's ugly. Just want your sex, want your sex. Something like that. Take a bite of my bad girl meat. Show me your teeth. This person may actually want to see your teeth. But show me your teeth. Yes, they could be into biting or giving hickeys or receiving hickeys, but I'm getting some like putting their nails into someone in teeth, so it's a little bit edgy. I got the gothic kind of vibe earlier, and it's kind of coming through again. I didn't watch all of this one because it started to make me feel nauseated, and it started off as being sexy, just plain out creepy and gross. And American Horror Story with Lady Gaga and God, he's fine. What's his name? Oh my gosh, is it? I can't remember his name, but I had a crush on him for the longest. Anyways, it's like maybe vampires. Maybe someone has a fantasy of like being a vampire, or I don't know, like, yeah, someone has like a edgier kind of kink. Like, over here we're talking about taming the beast, right? But they don't mind if there's a little fight back. Whew. Just want your sex. Take a bite of my bad girl me. Show me your teeth. That's all I keep hearing. Tell me something that I can't eat. I need a man that makes me feel right. I don't know what lyrics, you guys. Oh, she says, tell me something that I can't eat. Or something. I need a man that makes me feel right. Man that makes me feel right. Tell me something that I can't eat. I'm gonna love you with my hands tied. Show me your teeth. I do not own the copyrights to this song. Or any song. Now we have a little Madonna action coming out. That's perfect. Lady Gaga and Madonna. Think about it. Two women that are, they push the limit, you know, very expressive with their, you know, sexuality. Well, Madonna, definitely. She had a whole X book. I'm gonna call it X book. Which I wish I could have like had, but it was like limited. And that was such a long time ago because it's Madonna. Hello. Anyways, talk about Freak Leak. Justice. We have the Virgin here. She's dressed here like a little virgin, right? Like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Here's the deal. Think of the goddess. Is it goddess? Sheesh, I'm blanking. How am I blanking? Artemis. Think of like the goddess Artemis, like who fought to protect her femininity, her innocence, and she fought to protect women and children, right? They had this fantasy of, I just heard conquest. They have this fantasy of taming a feminine warrior, or someone who's innocent, or someone who's this innocent yet a warrior, a battler. Like someone who cannot be tamed, a woman who cannot be tamed, a woman that cannot easily be seduced or or gotten. Like they like the kind of like the challenge of getting someone who is not easily gotten, like the innocent virgin, the one who's like maintained their purity, quote unquote purity, the person who's like sacred and holy, right, like a virgin. And then the other fantasy is it's taming the woman who's the warrior, like who can tame the warrior. So they have this fantasy that they can, the challenge is to tame you, to get you, and they're willing to like fight for it. It's kind of drawn out and dramatic, kind of like in the other option where it's like, I'll fight a whole war to get to you. A spin about you. That's what I just heard, a spin about you. 21 Savage, 21. I just got, apart from his rap, he said, F your main page, what's your Finsta? I want to know the real you. This person wants to get deep into your brain, like into your mind. Be careful. This could be, I don't know if I don't want to say manipulative, but I do feel like this person likes a challenge. So they're it's sapiosexual energy coming through, but it's like they want to know your triggers, like the things that tick, that make you tick, things that make you excited, things that get you going. I'm hearing gets the people going. Like, yeah, it's like they want to know what gets you going, what turns you. I want to know, I want to know what turns you on, so I can be the only one. You get it? Like, they want to know so they can get in. So this person's willing to do whatever to get you to bring your guard down. So that is the fantasy, that they do whatever to get you to put your guards down. And in this fantasy, you may put up a fight. I just heard tooth and nail. You may fight tooth and nail and they still win. It's like, yeah, it's like I won this person. Like, yeah, 7 of Cups. It's like, out of all the options they chose you, out of all your options, it's like you're playing hard to get. They're also showing me the scene in they're showing me the swords fighting scene in The Mummy. So with the wife and her past life and I forget her name. But anyways, like, this person may actually have a fantasy for like kind of like fantasy historic like times, like settings, like timelines. Like they might dream about being in an old like cottage or something like that, like doing stuff like that. So they could be into some interesting things, y'all. My computer's about to die. Let's see what else. Whoop. 4 Swords. Yeah. They kind of have a... Okay. How many of you guys have seen the movie Troy? Is it Troy? With Brad Pitt. And I forgot the other guy's name, but he was cute. They're both cute. It's giving me like the captured warrior, the captured innocent high priestess, the captured woman who's saved by someone. It's giving me that, like they want to be your savior, they're your hero or whatever. It's giving the crone, yeah. It's giving why does Lord of the Rings keep coming up? Maybe someone's into that, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting Game of Thrones. It's giving Game of Thrones. And I wish I had my Game of Thrones tarot deck. Like, This person could be in, we have the 3 dragons here. And this person could be into skulls, dragons. Look, she's got a skull here. This person is into edgier, gothic, kind of like energy. Old, historian, vintage. They somehow bring all these elements. Like, they have a very vivid imagination. They could be into video games or books or just certain films, like fantasy films. But this person may have Scorpio in their chart because there's just a lot of edginess. Like, they want to do some very scorpionic stuff. Yeah, she did say in the song, I think I'm gonna love you with my hands tied, show me your teeth. Ironically, she's tied up. So they could be into the whole cage kink thing, like being in a cage, bondage, tied up. Help, I'm you know, I'm trying to be free, or help, come save me type of energy. But they don't see you as weak. They just want to come and save you. That's weird. I just heard Rescue Me by Ashanti. Yeah. Oh, won't you take this pain from me? There's I think it's an interlude from that album, that Ashanti. I don't know what's the name of that Ashanti album that has Rescue Me and Unfoolish and Foolish on there, but there's I think it's called The Call, and there she has a song also that's called Voodoo. And I'm getting The Call and Voodoo. Those two cards, wow. Those 2 songs, it's like, she says, me and this guy, we had some type of connection where she said, he called, I came running. Like, no matter what time it was, no matter when it was, she had to go to him. And then it's like he had some type of hold on her. So that's this person's fantasy, is that they would have a hold on you somehow, like have some type of pull. They want all your attention. They want to be the only one who says, I got them. So you take that how it resonates. But it's their fantasies. How would you know unless you've been with them and they've told you this before? So let's see. Holy Spirit, what's option 2's fantasy? Then, person's fantasy. Classy but sexy. I'm the type that appreciates a good romantic session. So there we go. We do have a little bit of romance here, right? With the fireplace. It's giving me something old and vintage, right? They love this idea of different timelines. You know, next moment, you may be in the 1800s. Then you jump to the 1950s. And the next moment, who knows where you're at. Like, this person has a very vivid, playful imagination. This person likes to kind of see you posing, like just kind of sitting there. They like to kind of watch. Let's see. Your scent. I love smelling your scent on my bed. So the sensory, they could like your perfume. They could like it when you wear perfume. They could like it. Any body oils or hair shampoo or something, whatever you use, they like the scent, or they have this fantasy that you would smell good and that scent would linger in their space or on their clothes or on them. Oh, I can't even show you guys this. I don't know if I can say this. Keep it dirty. They want it dirty. They want it dirty. They want to get down and dirty. I'm talking about peaches and cream. Peaches and cream. Because I'm a fiend. Get it freaky in a limousine. It's even better when it's with ice cream. You know what I mean? Peaches and cream. See? And then, so that, and then we have, I'm hearing, oh, Well, I'm not the best at imitating beats. Hold on, I'm trying to get it. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know it ain't where I've been, but where I'm about to go. And I just wanna love ya. Something, all this cash, you can forget your man. Now give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff. That's what they mean by dirty. Keep it dirty. Okay? And they want it everywhere. They don't care. Clean up on aisle 3. They don't care. Okay? This person's also into quickies. So I want you right here, right now. Have time. So yeah, this person's like, whenever you guys get the urge, let's get at it. Okay? Yeah, kissing you. I could lose myself in your kiss. This kiss, this kiss. Yeah, so they're into kissing, licking, sucking. They're into that. Okay? That's here. That's here. And moan. They love to hear you moan. So, yeah. This person, they have a romantic side where it's like, I love your scent. I love kissing you. I want it classy but sexy. But then they have this other side that kind of comes through and it's just like, keep it dirty and it's quick. So, they like both. And then we have your innocence and shyness turns me on more than anything. What did I say? Innocence and shyness turns me on more than anything. I feel like there's this portion or with this virgin energy, they kind of want to feel, I don't know why I just heard entitled to you. Interesting, because it's making me think like in those olden days where women were, this could be kind of triggering for some people, where women kind of didn't have much say. They had to fight for any say. It was very dangerous. So it's kind of like women were traded and all types of stuff back then. This person has some type of kink where they feel like you would just be there. It's almost like an arranged marriage, or if they were a king, kind of like, think of the Mummy. I said that, like, say if they were a king and you were this, is it concubine? I don't know, like you were just someone that they decided they would marry and you kind of had no say. You just kind of had to marry the king. Or like they're just so handsome or beautiful that you just simply couldn't resist them. Like they have this fantasy that you are something that's of high quality or something that's like hard to get to or to tame, and they can tame you and have you. And it just kind of naturally, effortlessly happens for them. That the warrior, this feminine goddess, you know, is theirs. Whether she comes off as super innocent or the one who's a warrior, no one can beat her in a battle. They have this fantasy of taming that type of energy. Someone that's untouchable, someone who is unattainable. Now, this energy that we're talking about could also be aspects of you where they feel like you are, you give off this innocence, but also a very defensive energy where they're like, man, this person, man, I know that they have this innocent quality or energy to them, but they are not one to be messed with. They can feel it. Like, I don't want to mess with so-and-so, because if I mess with so-and-so, they're going to put their guard up and they're going to give me ish. So their fantasy is that they can basically conquer you. Now, this person may also have a fantasy of marriage with you. And with the kissing you, which is very intimate, and the lovers and the justice card. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune showing up. This person, the strength card, and as well as the judgment card, this person could have, you guys could be soulmates or higher soulmates. The thing is, this person could feel like you guys have this chemistry or strong connection. This person could want to be under contract with you. So I would definitely say this person could have a fantasy of marriage. Now, their other fantasy of marriage could also be the consummating the marriage. Like, oh, you're in all white. It's very innocent and virginal. It's our first as a married couple, that kind of energy. So they have this kind of, I just heard deflowering. Yeah. This person may also have like a kink for like deflowering. Like, there is, what was it, a movie or a show where it was old. It's like historic, like a historic piece. And the gentleman said, he deflowered her. And it's like, what? Like, it's basically that energy. This person's into, it's giving me Spartacus like vibes. But it's like the innocent lover, like yeah, it's something about that's coming through. So let's see what else I can get here. I think this one, they've been very clear about what they are into. Like, yeah, the serpent. Woo, like this, they want it to be so deep and healing that's like Kundalini energy, your root chakra. You give birth. Yeah, this person may actually want to give birth. May want to, at least make it feel that way. I don't know why, but it's like they want a little pain just so that you could feel the healing sensations, like a little bit of duality like that. It feels good. Ooh, a little pain. Ooh, now it feels better. That kind of energy is coming through. This person could be into seeing your body kind of move around, like maybe squirm or move. They could be into seeing you dance. These are fantasies, like seeing you kind of move around. Yeah, because I just got a visual of Britney Spears with the snake at one of the award shows with her dancing. So they could be into like belly dance. Like you're a snake charmer. Like this keeps giving me things that are like set in older times. Like you're this innocent. You were this warrior, this innocent warrior fighting, for her country in battle, and innocent and divine and never been touched but she's a warrior for her community. And this person, their kingdom comes in and takes over, and now you're kind of like a slave, or just you're someone who's just now you no longer have this power, and now you're in debt to them, or you're trying to save your community or your family or save yourself, and now that means that you have the option of being with them, like that is your freedom, like to be with them. And so it's this whole like fantasy. It's giving me like a movie or a video game. It's like they're like, this person is like, the only way you'll survive is by being with me. It's definitely giving me Game of Thrones. They have this fantasy that it's like you belong to me and we're together and soon you will grow to love who I am. It's very Game of Thrones. My sun, my moon. It's like that, but in their fantasy, it's that it's this, and then it kind of like the person enjoys this so much that they then become empowered with this person. So it's just kind of like this whole fantasy that they have combined. So yeah, that's interesting. I don't even have anything else to say. It's like that's just what this person's into. Yeah. There's nothing more. Like, that is legit all I'm getting with this person. That's deep. So if you like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But we're on to option 3. Option 3, like, see, what is your person's fantasy when it comes to you? I'm trying to remember what card you guys had, because I think you guys had the Sluttish Tarot. So I think that's what you had. So I do apologize if it's not. But you know that you chose option 3. So let's get into option 3. Let's see. Sorry guys, I had to yawn. So awkward. Let's see. I need some water. You guys, I just heard loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Making love to you is all I wanna do. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, do 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 do. I'm not even gonna try it. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Anyways, loving you. Okay. Maya, 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 Maya. La, 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 la. Okay, so Minnie Riperton. I believe that song may be about, I think it starts off as a love song, but by the end of the song she talks about her daughter, Maya. Which is Maya Rudolph, by the way, the comedian, actress. So that felt like love. Sorry for my singing, you guys. That felt like love. That felt like almost like someone singing their heart out to someone. Like when you rock a baby and you sing to a child, or when you're so in love that you use like a serenade, like someone serenading someone. So this one is giving me the chills. Okay. I just heard doom 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 doom. I'll be around. Love has something in place, and something is hurts to say. And you know something. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Something like that. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Whenever you something, I'll be there. I'll be around. Just call out my name. Something. Yeah. I'll be around. Loving you and I'll be around. Wow. Holy Spirit option 3's person's fantasy. 10 of coins. 10 of pentacles. Wow. Woo. The way these cards are flying. Okay. I'll be around. Literally, this person's like, whatever you need, I'll be around. You need a ride, I'll be around. You need help with something, I'll be around. I'm there. This person, this feels a little deeper. This feels like love. Why am I hearing Buddy by Music Soul Child? And maybe I can call you up sometime. And maybe I could take you out sometime. So let's exchange it and rearrange something. Maybe you'll play some, girl. Something, I don't remember lyrics. Craig David. Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We'll make love by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we'll chill on Sunday. Met this girl on Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We'll make love on Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday we'll chill on Sunday. Why? Something. He was so smooth with his delivery, yo. Can we talk about that? Craig David was so smooth with his delivery on his songs. What is the part he says? On the second thought, you don't seem to be like that. From the subway to my home, fellas ringing up my phone. When you're feeling all alone, all you gotta do is just call me, call me. Do I have the lyrics right? Probably not. Craig David. If you don't know, well, now you know. Okay, so let's see. Now I can't get it out of. Oh, I just have the chills all up and down my back and sides. Like I can't. Ooh. I just heard "Can't Get You Out of My Head," Kylie Minogue. I just mentioned another reading, but OMG, if you watch that reading where I mentioned "Can't Get You Out of My Head," if you chose that option, this is definitely for you. But ooh, this person's got it kind of like mapped out. They go figure. Wow, like this person's like. They want it. That's what I just heard. They want it. For some of you, I don't know why I got. How do I say this? I'm hearing "Blow" by Beyonce. What are those lollipops called that are like really long? Does anyone remember? 90s kid here. They're very long and just straight up and down, you know. I can't remember. Anyways. Yeah. There's something else I was getting. Candy shop. Okay. 50 Cent. What's going on? Flavor. I can't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want it with me. I don't know why I just heard that. Like, what? Ooh, long blank. Wow, this person knows their slanking. Does your chain hang low? Does it wobble to the floor? Does your chain hang low? Does it wobble to the floor? Does it? I don't know. Like some hanging low. Could be the chain too, but I feel like it's something else. Something else going on. What's that there that you have? That's what I just got a vision of someone playing around. Say, what's... My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Okay, so... Yeah. Here you are acting brand new. What's... What's that over yonder? Staying at attention, yes, sir. Okay, I don't know, what is this energy? It's very playful, but loving. This doesn't feel like just like some dirty fantasy. It feels like someone actually has love for you, and then they're fantasizing about other stuff. Well, we didn't come here for love. We want to know about the dirty deeds. 7 of Wands. Ha ha ha. Talk about chains. And corsets, huh? This person wants to see you do the, they want to see you do the Sierra Matrix move. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we can get. Playful. This person wants to see you blow. Beyonce's song, her music video, is it Blow, or she's on the... No, Blow is Blow the one where she's skating? I'm getting the song Blow. I'm also now getting Justin Timberlake Strawberry Bubblegum. But I'm getting there's a visual. Is it Partition? Where Beyonce's on that like Chase Lounge on that chair, and it's just like her shadow. It's when she's giving like this dance. Once again, like this burlesque kind of like sexy dance energy. Dance for you, Beyonce. There you go. Dance for you, Beyonce. But this person had their fantasies of seeing you sitting somewhere and just kind of like moving slowly, or like just kind of doing you, like you're kind of focused on yourself but you're moving slowly, so it's like you're acting like no one's watching but you know someone's watching, so like a peep show. But kind of like another option have that energy coming through a little bit. They could be into your nails, like they may like it if you give them massages. They have a dream about you giving them a massage. This person could be into picking you up or want to pick you up, or vice versa. Anything I say can be flipped. This person, nails into shoulders, nails into skin, massages. This person may have a fantasy of taking, if you guys going to the beach and kind of being playful and flirtatious and making people like jealous and mad. It could also be something else that they kind of dream of. Like the thing is, they have this fantasy of like you guys kind of pissing people off with your affection and love towards each other. You kind of get a kick out of that. They could also be into what is it that Megan Thee Stallion says, WD's something? Anyways, I'm getting that, like twins. They could be into the twins, okay? They could very well be into the twins. So let's see. They could really like your eyes, is what I'm getting. This person could also have a fanny. Fanny? What? Fanny? Maybe your fanny. Interesting. This person could also have a fantasy of skinny dipping with you. That is a lot, but okay. Something about, we have the Six of Swords out here twice. So this person kind of wants to move into calmer territories. If there's something that has happened between you guys, they really want to move into calmer territories. Smooth, calmness, harmony. Can we make amends? That's if something has happened. If nothing has happened like that, this person still wants, they kind of dream of like a getaway, or going somewhere where it's calm and quiet, getting you away somewhere where it's quiet. Maybe even building a home or a foundation somewhere where it's quiet, not a lot of people around. They just kind of want to be you and them. This person also has like the idea of like, what if like they intoxication. Whoa, what? I don't even know what was coming through there. This person may also have a fantasy of you guys like going to, this is going to sound kind of interesting, but it's only for some of you, going together to a strip club, or to a exotic place, like some place that's kind of based on sensuality, sexuality, like seeing a show or going to a club or a private party, if you know what I mean, just to observe. This person is very open or will open up with you in regards to intimacy and physical intimacy. This is something that they want to kind of have an open conversation with you about. I don't really get a prude-like energy here. This person would be down to talk about this. There's a podcast. Is it Shannon something? I think she's a sexologist. I don't know why I just got a vision of that. So I don't know if someone's like into that, like learning different things about different tricks and tips and, you know, safety measures and all that. This person could be into learning stuff like that. So yeah, High Priestess energy. Yeah. Someone could actually be a sexologist or just into learning about different techniques and stuff. So let's see what's going on. This person's definitely into being behind you, like coming up behind you, holding you from the back, caressing you, kissing you, like even dancing with you, like grinding, but kind of like slow dance. Like I'm not getting anything that's like ultra, like raunchy. I'm actually getting like a lovey-dovey energy where this person just kind of like holds you and hugs you and then like kisses your neck and like pulls your hair to the side and massages your back and runs their fingers up and down your back and your legs. Like this person has like that kind of romantic kind of fantasy. So that's where I feel like that more of the loving nature comes in. And then yeah, it's like the tease. They may want to have drinks with you, get you a little loosened up. Partition is, I keep getting Beyonce songs for this one. Partition. Yeah, partition and blow. He Monica Lewinsky'd all on my gown. No, hold on, daddy, didn't bring a towel. Oh, daddy, better slow it down. Yeah, it took 45 minutes to get all dressed up. Now we ain't want to even make it to this club. See, they may want to go to clubs with you. Take all of me. Yeah, that might be the actual fantasies that you guys get dressed up, dolled up. You look good. You guys go out somewhere together. There's temptation. There's teasing. And even the outer, like being also like kind of turned on by outer influences as well. Like, so I don't know how to explain that, but I keep hearing outer influences. So there's that. And then while you guys are there, it's like you're so tempted, or on your way there or after, it's just like so tempted where it's like you just either get it on in the car or somewhere near there. It's kind of like that. So driver, roll up the partition, please. This person wakes up like wet dreams. Like this person wakes up with just fantasies of you. There's a longing, a needing here. There could even be a spiritual pull. If you've been thinking about this person and you hadn't thought of them in a while, this person could be pulling on your energy. So this is where you need to determine if you want to do like if you want to like kind of block that energy, then stop asking about them, stop watching any videos on them, because you're pulling at their energy, and kind of move on, you know, like if this is not someone you want to deal with. Now, if this is someone that you definitely want to deal with, then bravo, good for you. This person's thinking about you, and in fact, so much so that you feel them, and they're kind of pulling on your energy. I would still say to protect your energy, because that can be draining, someone pulling your energy that much. So keep that in mind. It could even be that when you guys come together, I was going to say when you guys come together, if you guys come together, that the energy would be so intense. You guys would pull on each other's energy, and you guys would have to have boundaries, set boundaries in place, because I feel like the magnetism, wow, the connection would be so intense. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Let's see what else. Option 3 is person's fantasy about them. Okay, the scene from Pretty Woman and the piano. That sensual music. Let me set the mood right with some seductive music. And I keep talking about music. And it is giving me, let's set the mood right while you're sitting on the couch and, wait, I can't show you this card. While you're sitting on the couch, let me set the mood right. If someone plays the piano, they may want to see you play the piano, but if they play the piano, then they want to play the piano while you're like on top of the piano or doing something. So this person, they have a interesting little fantasy there about that. Or even reading. This person would like to like tempt you while you're reading. They kind of like the schoolgirl uniform vibes. That's something else. They also like the corset vibes. They're very much into bustiers and corsets. Yeah. Anklets. Jewelry. This person's into that. So like any like bondage like play like toys you guys would have, it would all have like be like aesthetically pleasing and lined up. Like, is it Kiki there's a line of sensual items where it's like really pretty, classy looking. This is definitely giving me Beyonce's Blow, Beyonce Partition, that the look, the aesthetic of her album, that album. And then I'm getting the answer for you. Yeah, so you guys tell me what's up with that. What's up with all these cards falling? Let's see what's coming through. We have Sacred blank Union. Okay, I cannot make this up. It is because of you that I know and understand what lovemaking is. So they feel like when you guys come together, this is going to be sacred, like cosmic, mint. Oh, I can't show you that. They feel like full on ecstasy, like it's going to be beyond this world, a huge experience. And for some reason, I feel like they're right. Like their fantasy is that if orgasmic, climatic, like it'll be like such a build up. Like I'm trying to think of a, I don't think it's supposed to be. Think of like Bach. Would it be Bach? Or no, not Bach. Maybe Beethoven. Like think of classical music or music in a film where it builds. Like you can, in certain scenes where say something intense is about to happen or something tragic is going to happen or something scary is going to happen, the music slowly starts to build in nature, right? It starts to hit its peak. It starts to go up. And that, this person's definitely into music. They probably know how to read music, or they have some type of natural ability when it comes to music, because we're talking about music now. Yeah, it's like they have this natural build. They could have like a fantasy of getting it on at a orchestra, a symphony, going to somewhere classy where there's music playing, and it's giving me Phantom of the Opera. It really is. It's giving me Pretty Woman, the piano scene, and also Pretty Woman when she's at the opera. So I feel like, and what's the following scene after they leave from the opera? So is that when they make love? I can't remember, but there's something about that. Whoo, these cards are just jumping. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. Keep the lights on. I want to see your face when I make love to you. So once again, this person wants the lights on so they can see you. They would like to kiss you as well. I could lose myself in your kiss. Another option to have that card. So this person likes to kiss you. Once again, kiss your neck, kiss your face, kiss your forehead, kiss you. They would like to kiss you. This person would even kiss the top of your head. Like this person just wants to be there with you. They could like to put their head in your neck, head in your hair. This is this person's fantasy. I wish I could get a little bit more. They're not really revealing. Option 3 is person's fantasy. Hands. I fell in love with the way you touch me. So once again, they love your touch. It may feel healing to them. And then this is what I was talking about in another reading. Another option, blank scratch. I want your love marks on my back. Okay? If you felt called to watch another option, this could be your sign. But this person wants like kind of like a mark, like you know how they say a wolf imprinted on you? This person could want to imprint on you in some kind of way. So whether that be a hickey or a scratch, something that where it's like, I was with this person, they're mine, or that type of energy. So yeah, and we have exhibitionist. I had the fantasy of being watched while making love. Well, that could also be voyeurism. So they could actually, you are their muse. This person may want to paint you, draw you, or they may want to make, like, write a song about you or something like that. Or this person sees you as their muse. Okay, and then we have begging. Tease me, make me beg for it. I will work for your love. So I just heard beg for it. By Chris Brown, I believe. Yeah. And then we have hard to get. I love that you make me work for it. It's such a turn on. I know it's worth the wait. See? They want you to make them big. They want you to play hard to get. That's why they do a lot of watching you. Yeah, and then we have making it official. You can't make that up. Making it official. What I have with you, I don't want with anyone else. So this person definitely would want something long term. They may also be into choking. Want to choke you. Yeah, so they could be into like stuff with the neck. Yeah, so that's really what I'm getting there. I'm trying to see if I can get anything else. Voyeurism, visual lover. I get pleasure from seeing you experience pleasure. And what's ironic about this card is that she's on this bed with roses and there's a guitar in the background. This person straight up like serenade you. There's something about them and music. There's something about them and music. Just like music. Something about music. Okay. Music has to be there. So there's definitely going to be music playing in the background. This is their fantasy. Like, music playing in the background. They're watching you. You look just, I'm hearing tempted to touch. So it's like you're this beautiful, dreamy being. And they can't touch you. It's also giving weird science. I forget her name, where she's in the hallway, Lisa, and the smoke is there. It's like, where did she come from? So it's almost it's sensual and kind of siren-like they feel called and pulled in by you. Like they're just, like this fog hits them and they're just drawn into you. And their vision is that they can just kind of caress you and hold you and dance with you, but with their chest up against your back and your back up against their chest, hold on to you tightly, and then just kind of like, you know, kiss you and like dance with you to the music, and then that becomes the lovemaking somehow. So, not somehow, we kind of know how, but you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, they're into that. They would like to watch you. You're going to find them watching you. Sound. I can't make this up. Sound comes out. Music. Sound. Well, this person, that's what they care about, is music. And love. There's definitely love here. This person, they want to intertwine with you. You have the snakes intertwining and the hands intertwining the heart. It's Kundalini. Like, this person wants to intertwine, mix their energy with yours. Like, that's when we get started. I mean, that's what intimacy is, like two energies coming together. It's the ultimate form of magic because it creates another energy and create another being. And what it is how do I say this without throwing people? It's energy transferring, okay? It's like airdrop on your iPhone. Two phones come together, you know, you press airdrop, and that data is shared, right? That data is shared to the next phone that you airdropped it to. Now, I'm saying it in a way that hopefully I don't want it to be offensive, but here's the deal. It's an energy transference, and whenever you are with someone, they release within you. Like, you release within them, they release within you. And that's why women have to be very mindful of womb healing and taking care and healing their yoni in their womb, because ultimately, you know, whomever you are intimate with, they being intimate with them, you are the receiver. As a feminine energy, you are the receiver, and you store and hold energy. So you could be storing and holding energy that's not even yours. It's whomever you were intimate with. And then if they were intimate with someone, they're holding on to that person's energy. Then they come to you and they give you that energy. So be very mindful of you know, not just, you know, we often talk about blank diseases, but we don't always talk about you know, the spiritual, you know, diseases that people have, the sensual diseases, meaning that some people have vampires, literally sexual, like deviant vampires attached to them. They don't know why they're addicted to blank, or you know, have sexual addictions, you know what I mean? So like succubus, you know, energy. It's like, is it incubus, succubus? I can't remember. Like some people don't realize they have those energies attached to them. And, or why is it they're so moody or so emotional and up and downs? Because they've had intimacy with all these different people, and they don't know how to cleanse themselves spiritually. And they don't know how to recharge. They don't know how to be mindful what their energy is and what's not their energy. So that's a big message here for some reason for you guys. Be mindful of how to cleanse your energy. And maybe you may even share this with this person, because I'm getting that this person wants to intertwine with you. They want full-on access. They want you guys to be one. So that ultimately, when we think of one, it's like, well, that's marriage, right? Because yeah, I just heard is it hand fasting? What is that? Like they may be in some type of tradition, like not traditional, well, maybe traditional ceremony, but also the not so non-traditional, maybe old school ceremonies too. But I'm getting that just being mindful, being intentional about being mindful, intentional in taking your time in regards to who you're intimate with. Because I feel like this person, their fantasy with you is to come together as one with you and just exchange energy, the whole shebang. I'm talking about deep, passionate lovemaking where you become one. So just be mindful of that energy, okay? Because they want that intensity. They love the intensity of it. They dream of the intensity. They're gonna love to hear the way you sound during that time frame, if you know what I mean. They may also be very vocal, so that's what's coming through, okay? Yeah, this person, I just heard, I love every part of you, like literally. This person does not mind, okay? They're like, call me up, you know, let me know what you want. This person is very receptive and open, or they will be. That's their fantasy, is that they're receptive and open, or that they'll become more open with you and vulnerable with you, and it'll be easier to communicate about certain things. So they kind of fantasize about opening up more with each other. I just heard something so simple as like simple coffee dates, hanging out, you know, just sharing what's on each other's mind. They're into that. This person could also be into photography and also like just recording things, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so keep that in mind. But this person knows that when you guys come together, it's going to be very intense and deep. So yeah, they could be into like temperature. I like to call it temperature play. I don't know if it's actually called that, like hot and cold, using something that's hot, like maybe a candle, or warming something up and then using something that's cold, like ice, or like ice cream, like something like that. Like they could be into using certain like temperatures to kind of tease, or to, you know, create the intensity within the bedroom. So that's that's what I got. Like I'm not getting anything more from this person. That this person would spoil you. They want to spoil you. I am getting that. They would definitely want to spoil you in some kind of way. I just heard ingratitude. Like, this person would feel deeply for you. Yeah, they would work hard just to make sure that you were taken care of. This person will give you a lot of gifts, because keep getting a lot of pentacle cards. This person would really bring you a lot of gifts. That's their fantasy, is that they can buy you whatever they want to buy you. This person may also have a fantasy of you riding them like you're a Harley Davidson. Anyways, so like, yeah, they might be into that, like you being with, you know, being the rider. So that is interesting. I want to see if we get anything else, but this person's kind of silent. This person just, I'm hearing Ride by Sierra. Yeah. He liked the way I ride it. He liked the way I ride it. So that's what I'm getting, you guys. I don't know what else I can get, because I feel like we've pulled so much. So that's what I have, loves. If you like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, until we meet again.